Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we're working on a Troy-built rear engine lawnmower. It's a TB30. The customer lent it out and it came back. It's missing the battery and they just drop it off and they just get it running. So they don't even really know what's wrong with it. They just lent it out to their neighbor or something. And it's missing the battery and Lord knows what's wrong. So we'll try getting it running. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I went uptown and picked up the battery. And you get some bolts. When I put batteries in, I use 1/4 inch bolts that are 1/2 inch long. Okay, the black cable goes to the negative. And of course the red goes to the plus sign, the positive. The key was off, and when I touched the positive cable to the battery, it sparked. You'll have to see why it's doing that. Go ahead and tighten them up now. Okay. Well, let's see if it turns over and stuff. Okay, got them parked. We spray a little bit of carburetor cleaner in there, see if it wants to run. And if it wants to run, then it's probably old gas or water in the gas or something. So it wants to run, so we got a fuel issue. My gas smells pretty old. But they were just using it the other week, so I don't know if they had a gas can with old gas in it or something or what. But for now, I'm gonna pop the carburetor off. I'm gonna drain the gas, take the carburetor apart, see if we can't get this thing running so they can go mow their lawn. Hopefully don't loan it out no more. Like about 10 millimeter. It's like we got a Phillips screw right here we have to take out. Oh, what else is holding that in there? Well, the intake is loose too. The whole intake. Looks like we gotta take. There's a bolt under here. So I'm gonna have to lift this up. It looks like there's clips. Like four-wheeler fender clips is what they look like. Can't believe you have to take all this stuff off just to take the top of the motor off. Well, they might have to take the seat off too, maybe? I don't know. I think we do. I think I have to pop the seat off too. Yeah, take that seat off. Well, I'm not going to record that. That's just boring. There's 2 bolts. So I'm going to take this red plastic cover off so I can take the top housing off the motor just to get to a 10 millimeter bolt. Okay, got the top somewhat off. Yeah, it's like a 13 or 14 probably. Totally off. It's a 12. All that work just to get to a 10 millimeter bolt right there. Alright. Like someone had this apart before. I gotta take the fuel line off. Yeah, someone was definitely screwed around with this. That's why here for that main jet shut off. Just pulled out here, and you can tell they were screwed in with that there. And this choke ain't working right either. It's binding up. But yeah, that intake's loose too. A lot of little things going on with this thing. Let me get this carburetor taken off. I'm gonna call the owners and said I thought you just let this out because I have the gas cap off. So I get that off, and that gas is rotten gas. I don't know. There's no way in heck that this thing ran a week or two ago. I'm gonna have to take that intake off too, because the block's in the way to slide that carburetor off. Jeez, all that work just to get this carburetor off. Go find me a bucket. Yeah, if this had smell-o-vision on it, you gotta be plugging your nose right now. This is some nasty gas. I'm gonna let that drain. I'll take the carburetor to the table, and we'll see if we can get this thing running again. Okay, got it cleaned off. Take that bottom nut out. It's a 14 millimeter. I called the customer. This all happened last spring. They bought it last winter brand new. Then last spring they mowed a few times. Then they borrowed it out to their friend or something. Then it came back with no battery, and they said it didn't run no more. And they tried fixing it. I'm gonna put a little mark there. Know where the bowl goes back on. But they tried fixing it themselves, and they did have the carburetor off and everything. And they couldn't get it going. I was under the impression that it was just happened with that gas. That gas smells so bad. There's no way in heck that thing would have ran this year. It's all yellow. The needle was stuck in there. Let's see how yellow that gas is in there. Well, I'm gonna try cleaning this in the ultrasonic cleaner. So we'll clean it up. I'll come back when we get it all cleaned up. We'll put it back together. See if it's gonna run. Okay, got out the cleaning and everything. There's one thing I should have done though. This pilot jet or idler jet, I should have took it out, checked it out. But usually the ultrasonic cleaner cleans it, but I'll tear it apart and show you. This idler screw, get a guess on how far it's sticking through there. So we put it back together, kind of get an idea. But this is what holds that pilot jet or idler jet, whatever you want to call it, in there, just pressed in there. But you got two big holes. And good thing we took it apart. The O-rings broke. It's a good thing I took this apart. Anyways, there's your little jet right there. Plug off one side. Yeah, it's not clogged up, but it's a good thing I took that off because that little O-ring's bad. So let me find a O-ring for it. I don't have nothing that small. So I'm gonna go find an old carburetor like that and take the O-ring off of that pilot jet. So I'll be right back. I had a new carburetor on the shelf. I just took it out of there for now. So I don't have no O-rings. I don't have no O-rings that small. It's about that far out or so, I suppose. Alright. Press that O-ring in the bottom there. Get nice and snug. Line the marks up. Okay. Well, let's go put it on and see what happens. Okay, the O-ring's still good on that. We're tight. The choke lever. Lock into place. Can't find that little hole on there. Heck does that thing go? I gotta order a new carburetor for this. The choke ain't working, and for the spring, for the governor rod, where it goes on the carburetor, that piece is broke off. So this thing, it's not gonna work right the way it is. So I just got done ordering a carburetor. It's gonna be like 14 days before it gets here. If I remember, I'll film putting it on. But the thing, the thing runs because we put spray carburetor cleaner. But the choke ain't working right. Someone, someone tried to fix this. They obviously didn't know what they were doing. I want to fix it right, so I ordered a new carburetor. So hope this video helps you out. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please subscribe. And you guys have a good afternoon.